All
happens.
right, guys, let's go for it. Welcome to episode 168 of the Geek Out Show. I'm your host, Gil, and I'm here with, my usual co-host. We got Major Reaction, Matt.
Hey everyone, it's Major Reaction coming at you.
But I had to call in some reinforcements. I thought I was going to have this week off, but that was a,
False alarm.
miscalculation on my part. But we did call in reinforcements. We got, let's see, a bunch of different names here. We got Ramos Fett, a.k.a. Manu SXE.
Yeah, let's ixnay on the Ramos Fett. We don't go by that no more.
No more. But hey, for the artist.
That's how we're always
going
to remember you, though.
Oh, it's formerly known as Ramos Fett.
I still call you Ramos Fett to this day.
I know, you motherfucker.
And then we got Heath, a.k.a. Ordering Toys.
Co-host of the Cantina, finally joining us on the Geek Out Show.
Co-host.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we're canon in it.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh, we did ours earlier.
We're straight edge.
It's all good.
It's all good, player.
Hey, you're the one who talks to the cops for us when we get pulled over.
I'm the designated driver.
You got it. We ain't going nowhere, though,
Hey.
so stay tuned.
Soon
My
enough.
buddy Braxton was always the best ED.
So Jade couldn't be
Gotta
here
have
with
one
us
of 'em.
tonight. He's over in Playa del Carmen, living it up vacation style over in Mexico. So this one's to you, Jade.
Be ready, your fan
He's on
clubs
that,
to fly out and come meet you now that Gil gave away your secret location.
He's on that old trip right now.
Yeah.
knows he's coming back?
Oh my God! Holy shit! That would be some crazy shit, man. Let's go ahead and listen to our weeks. Manu, go ahead and start us off. How was your week, man?
I'm gonna just do my weekend because my week wasn't too special, but my weekend was fucking awesome. Finally got to go to a concert for the first time in almost 2 years on Friday. I'm a little hurting because that shit went crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, dude, it was just this band put out a song about a month ago, and is like the song with the new vocalist, and that shit was dope. And I was like, yo, like no one better let me play them song live. And then not even a week later, I'm messing around. I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, yo, this band's gonna be playing at this venue near us. And then I was fucking around. I wasn't even like expecting it. And then they made the announcement that they're gonna be playing in my hometown.
Nice.
So I bought the tickets right then and there, and they sold out within a week. And I know some of my friends that I put on to listening to the Geek Out Show. Sorry, you guys missed out because y'all slept on these tickets.
That's a long way to go for a show. Who was it? Was it Blackcraft Cult, by the way?
Blackcraft Cult's a brand, Matt.
I was taking a stab in the dark there. Who was it?
Lorna Shore. They came up as a local band here in Jersey, and then they blew up over the past couple years.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Yeah, they've made their rounds, but they just recently went through a new vocalist. The last vocalist got in trouble with like some underage children shit. So
All bad, canceled.
Yeah,
that's
he
some
got
lost
canceled.
profit shit right there, huh?
He got canceled quick. But then, that was dope. And then yesterday there was a fair near us, so we hit the fair up. Just got some food over there. And then today we went to go see Old, and then we just been kicking it.
What did you think of Old?
I called it early on, like, because like when you guys spoke about it, I skipped through that because I didn't want to get spoiled by anything. So I kind of figured it out early on. There was a whole like pharmaceutical thing or whatever, but I thought it was all right. I thought it was pretty decent.
Cool.
Dope. All right, Heath, what about you? How was your week or your weekend?
Oh, man, it's been a long week. I actually doubled down on Tuesday, and I ended up going with my route and then running a coworker of mine's route on top of that. He's out with COVID, so hopefully he's back soon. But work week was pretty standard. I've got a trainee with me, so been easy going on that side. But, man, I got off to the gym this morning about 5 a.m., getting a little workout in before the family started getting up. And this is the weird thing about it. I've never had this happen because I'm one of those people. I hit the gym, and I mean, it's just I'm in, out. I don't talk to people. I got my headphones in, listen to podcasts or music, whatever I want to do. So I start off on cardio, go use the restroom. I bump into this guy, and I'm like, hey, man, excuse me. go into the weight room and I hit like one set of on the bench press, and I turn around and this guy's sitting there staring at me. I'm like, "Hey, partner." He's like, "We got a problem?" I'm like, "Not unless you want to use this bench press right now. We don't have a problem." And he's like, "No, man, I saw you staring at me." I was like, "No, man, I almost bumped into you when I was going to the restroom. Like, I wasn't staring at you." And he's like, no, I saw you. I was getting in my truck. And I'm like, "Dude, I walked out there to grab like one of the sanitation racks. You know, there's a virus going around. I'm trying to clean up the bar in this rack right here." And the guy doesn't say anything, just turns around, just walks straight out of the gym. I'm like, was this guy going to fight me because he thought I was looking at him getting into his vehicle? I mean, it's just weird.
What?
But, outside
what a
that.
fucking weirdo.
You must have been looking extra swole this morning. He's like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?"
Nah, he was
You looking at me?
He was probably feeling you
I'm
and
just
then got
fighting off
mad
old age.
because no, he was feeling you and then got mad at himself because he was like in the
He saw
closet
me.
still.
He saw me. He saw me checking him out. Hey, I had a question though. Was it the Delta or the Lambda variant that he got? Do you know? Or was it the Alpha or the Beta or like what COVID was he out with? Fuck it. It's all.
I've I was about to say I've covered his route twice in the past 2 weeks, and I've been trying not to call him. When people are out sick, I don't want to bother them, even if they are feeling decent enough to talk. It's like, I'll just mess up his route. It's not a big deal for me. I'm just here one day.
He'll have to deal with all the calls later when the packages are misdelivered, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what about you? How was your week, bro?
Well, I had my, Gil, you're starting to sound like my work because last week I was listening to the show and you said I was on vacation. I took one day off. Like, yeah, I guess that's vacation, right? So we went to the beach last week. We went to Santa Cruz. Everything's kind of straight open again. You're able to ride the rides. No reservation bullshit going on. Me and my daughter gone on the roller coaster there. Had a great time. Went on the beach, got our asses kicked by some big waves. It was a lot of fun. Got a couple road rashes on my back just to, prove it. I probably feel like Ramos Fett after he had his fit in the mosh pit because, those waves will kick your ass just about as bad as some 300-pound dudes in the pit.
It's Manu.
I know. I'm sorry, John. I'm just going to call you John from now on. I'm going to drop the whole Instagram name bullshit.
John, a.k.a. Manu, the artist formerly known as
Ramos. But other than that, like I said last time, we're going through the snap. The end game happened. Half the workers left. We're trying to train the new people. So it's always a transitioning period when you do that. But I think I got some good guys in this time. I think we're going to have a really steady, solid crew. So should be a little less stressed out here over the next coming months. So we'll see. Gil, what about you? How was your week?
Good.
Not too bad, man. Usual work per usual. Like I said, I thought I was coming up on some vacation, but nope, that's next week. This next week coming up. So I almost didn't show up to work. But luckily I checked the schedule and I was like, oh shit. Oh fuck. Like I was already planning some time off and stuff like that. But then I remembered, I'm like, oh yeah. So when my kids go back to school this upcoming Wednesday, that's when I start my vacation. Not going anywhere, just it's gonna be a staycation. What's up? Got my cat jumping up. So yeah, just chilling. But yeah, man, we went around, me and the family, we went over to the flea market over in Oakland earlier today. There was nothing. I tried to find something, but there was honestly nothing over there. Kind of sucked, but whatever. Yesterday, me and the wife, we went over to this corn dog spot, and they do specialty different things. There was this it's like a half and half. It's called a half mozzarella, half corn dog. So it has a corn dog with mozzarella cheese around it, like a cheese stick, and then it has the panko or panko, whatever it's called.
Panko.
Yeah. Like the mozzarella sticks.
Was it like a Korean corn dog spot?
Yeah, it was.
Bro, I'm trying to hit one of those so bad. There's 2 in the city, but I'm not trying to take an hour drive just to get a corn dog.
Ours
Right.
Ours was 45 minutes away, dude.
You got to be a damn good corn dog.
Oh, then fuck it, I might just do it then.
Ours was 45 minutes away, so we just did it. We bought 2 of those, and then there was another one that was the same exact thing, but it was dipped in sugar. And I was like, what the fuck? And I took a small little bite because I try not to fuck with a lot of sugar, but took a small little bite, and that shit actually hit pretty good. And I was like, oh damn, you wouldn't think the flavors go together, but just a mix of everything together goes. And then I just got a plain old corn dog, just keep it classic. I'm good with that. And then we went over to the Kick and Crab. That was actually like 10 minutes away from that corn dog spot for dinner. That shit was hella good. And yeah, just chilling with the family. We've been watching a few things, but we'll get into that during the entertainment. So let's go ahead and get into.
Wait. Is Kick and Crab like a crab boil spot?
Yep.
Yeah. What'd you get in your crab pot?
So we got.
You got to talk about that.
Obviously, crab, crawfish, and shrimp. And then
like potatoes, corn, all that good shit.
Then it comes with sausage, potatoes, and corn.
Okay, good. You don't got to order the sausage; they just throw that in there for you.
Yeah, they throw it up in there. Yeah, with a couple pieces of corn.
Nice.
And then,
you're making me hungry right now. Some good cioppino right now.
I
really
just
good.
actually had the leftovers like a little bit before this.
It's always hard to decide what to eat when it's really hot outside, like it is right now.
When it's hot
sushi
outside,
always
bro,
sounds good.
just like anything that I don't have to fucking cook works for me.
Yeah,
Yo,
Yes.
So that's
Just
I feel like that's how
turn on the
everybody
stove,
feels because
Don't want to turn on the oven.
restaurants
Let me just
constantly
order
busy.
the shit, whatever. I'll
But
fucking
to,
pay for it.
to comment back on the Korean corn dog thing, we went to, I think it was Pride, the Pride Parade in the city, and I knew the corn dog place was there, but it was like 95 all day, and I was just like, I'm not beat out to like look for this place right now. We were in the city for probably like 3 hours and then just left. I was like, I'm not even gonna try to find it.
How far are you guys from the city?
An hour.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, forget all that. Like when it's in the heat and all that other stuff. It's like that's the last thing you want to do is like now start hoofing it and like try to track down a spot.
Dude, last
Yeah.
year was bad for that during all the COVID stuff because anywhere you went, you had to eat outside and stuff. So I remember I went to Santa Cruz or like it was not Santa Cruz, it's Aptos or whatever, that like beach right before Santa Cruz. And I was chilling there. I kind of went by myself. I kind of had like a little day out by myself, like got away from everybody. Nobody wanted to go with me. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm going by myself. And dude, I remember sitting outside and eating by myself and I was just baking, bro. I'm like sitting there sweating, like drinking a beer and just eating my food. And I'm like, I just want this to be done with. And so I can go back down to the water. But like, I was like, I need to get a really good buzz so this heat doesn't bother me as much because this heat is just killer.
All right, let's go ahead and get into what we've been reading. Matt, you've been away for 2 weeks, so I hope you read some stuff. So
I
what
did.
you got for me, playa? What you got?
Started to read Spawn Universe issue 1, and I got to say it's a really long book, but it's really good so far. It kind of brings you up to date with what's been going on in the Spawn series. So, like, if you haven't been like caught up with the 300 plus issues of the main Spawn storyline, this issue kind of drops you right in, gives you kind of all the backstory leading up to what's going on currently, and it's a nice little catch-up filler to what's about to happen as the Spawn multiverse collides. So I'm excited for it. I just got to finish the first issue, and I'm looking forward to the second issue. So, and that's like I eliminated my pools last time I went to the comic shop. You said I was going to have like 120, or what did you say, like $300 bill or some shit? I went there. I literally cut everything out. I got it down to about $60. Had to drop all my X-Men pools, had to drop all the extra Spawn variants and all the extra variant covers I was getting, and I just kind of like told them, okay, so all I want from now on is Savage Avengers, just like the base Spawn issues. I don't need all the variants, and Something's Killing the Children, and that's it.
Are you gonna be reading the side books? So like Gunslinger, King Spawn, all the other stories, or are you just sticking with main Spawn and that's it?
Stop. Probably not. I'm gonna stick with main Spawn and Spawn Universe, and that's it.
Well, no, because Spawn Universe was just a one shot. That's it. That sets up the other books, the other 3 monthly books that they're going to be doing.
Are they $3 a piece at least? Not 8 like this one?
As far as I know, that they are going to be like that three.
That will be my one thing I'll hold on to, because that is the one thing is Image comics are reasonably priced at $3 a piece typically, instead of like $5 to $7 a piece from Marvel and DC.
Well,
it just gets outrageous.
On the title, because Ultra Mega is a $7 book.
Yeah, but that's a big book and it's really nicely done.
It has that cardstock fucking cover. And
it's almost like a trade.
Yeah.
Like a trade paperback.
100% it is.
But and it warrants that price. And the DC books kind of warrant the price too, because they're on really nice stock too. The pages are really nice and glossy. The Marvel stuff is honestly not the best quality for your comics. It's very basic. Like they haven't moved out of the early 2000s. It's there. You don't ever really get glossy pages. You don't get the hard, nice cover. unless you're paying like 9 or 10 for like the Venom 200 or something like that, like a special issue. But other than that, yeah, I think Marvel is giving us like the least for our dollar when it comes to books. And I think Image is still killing it at that $3 price line. And then there's even the indie comic books are jumping up to $5. Like Boom Studios comics, they're mostly around $5 now too. So like, I think Image sets the stage, and I think everybody needs to take note and kind of follow suit.
Well, yeah, McFarlane's already pretty much said, like for figures and for comics, he doesn't really care about fucking profit.
He makes
like,
money.
Even if it's
he makes
only,
money.
He's like, even if it's only a couple pennies, he's good with that. He's like, I'm not about making like, hella money off of just like one issue or one figure.
That's the one place I can stand by Todd McFarlane wholeheartedly.
All right, Manu, have you been reading anything lately?
I haven't been able to get anything. My local comic book shop, the guy's a schmuck, so I tend to avoid it. And the nearest comic book shop from that's about like 40 minutes away, so I kind of don't really get out there much. I might decide to start going digital for some of these things, or like even ordering on the thing. I'm worried about ordering physical comics online because the last time I did it, it came all fucked up. So there's that. But I think I'm gonna start going digital with comics.
Who were you ordering from? Was it like a random seller, or was it like?
It was a random seller.
Okay.
But he had like good ratings and stuff. I just think the carrier just was careless about it.
Because I know like there's a lot of online exclusive comic books nowadays. Like Scorpion sells a lot of their comic books online. There's a lot of other big names that do that. But I think those guys are really good at making sure that your comics arrive safely. So I was just wondering if it was one of those type of companies because I haven't really heard.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't one of those. It was just like some random person that I ended up finding on like Macari or something like that.
Because I know Gil has ordered from people like them before, right, Gil? Like Scorpion before?
Yeah, I get like the specialty covers though. Like the limited, like only like 200 covers are made.
Like did you get those Lucha covers? Or did you not get those? The wrestler covers?
No, I never got
those. Was that
those.
Juan? Juan did that. Huh?
That was Juan that did that. I got from Scorpion Comics. I got like some Power Rangers,
that Carnage one?
Carnage, Venom, a couple different ones. So yeah it just kind of depends. But Ramos, I'll shoot you some information because there's actually like a site. Sorry, Manu, I'll shoot you some info.
I'm not the only one. I told you.
I'm too deep. So I'll shoot you some info. Where like the regular covers that would be like $3.99, they sell for like $2.59 or like maybe $3 or whatever. Like they take like a couple off the cover price, because obviously you got to pay for tax and shipping, so it comes out to like normal cover price. But they're really good, and I've ordered them from before just for like the basic covers.
Yeah,
so I'll shoot you the information, and they always take care of their books, and they come really well packaged. So
better
I'll
than
shoot
Diamond.
You the info.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah,
for sure,
definitely shoot me that info because like the guy from the local shop I have, that dude's a piece of shit. Like I'm just putting it out there.
Is he the type that puts like a book out for the fucking price it's going on day one? Like he's not the type to put it at cover price.
He's literally a guy that just owns a shop but doesn't know anything.
He's just in it for the money.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
There's a guy town over that I used to go to, and that dude would price the comics out like day one. He would never put them out for like shelf price. He would put them out like if it was a variant, he'd immediately mark it up when he got it. You didn't get like that day one shot. The store I go to now, bro. Fantastic Collectibles, they put it out for cover price. They leave it at cover price for like close to a month. And then if it goes up from there, then they put it up on their back shelf for more. But you only see ever like 5 books on their back shelf for above cover price. So they're really good about just giving it to you.
What I've seen with this guy is like, because I see like a lot of regular people that I see him around, like when there's a toy convention or something, whatever here, they're like, he's one of those guys, like if you're friends with him, he'll treat you real good, or like there's like a handful of people and he'll just like really like set the stuff to the side for you. Like shit won't even make it onto the shelf, is what I'm saying, pretty much.
He has too many friends.
Yeah. So I don't even fuck with that guy anymore.
All right, so bad experience for Manu.
Yeah.
All right, Heath, what about you, bro? What you been reading?
Obviously, with the World of the Bounty Hunters going on, we just had the one-shot Zuckus and 4LOM, which was pretty entertaining. Obviously, just the Bounty Hunters issue itself. And then I went back to an old faithful and reread The Long Halloween, Batman.
Nice.
I love that story and just went back and, jumped into that one. I don't know what caused me to do that one, but yeah, I'm real happy with that read. Now, I will say I've only ever actually ordered a physical comic book a couple of times through Falaverse, since they're doing their
Action
line,
Force.
and they've yes, and I've gotten, I want to say all 5 of their comic books. There might be more now. I need to check, but like they take care of them, and like that stuff goes out hard. No issues with the mailman bending it. So, but yeah, outside of that, I really stick with Comic Xology, because it's linked to my Amazon account, and I mean, just easy enough, because my comic book shop's not bad. It's just, it's way on the other side of town. I don't pass it coming in from work, even though I work 45 minutes away from the house. So it's just easier to hop on there and do it for me.
How are those Valaverse comics, the Action Force comics? Does it give you a good insight into what the Valaverse world's going to be like?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of it. Like, kind of deals with like kind of like a breakdown of society. Did you ever see the show? It was a couple of seasons ran where like just power ceased to exist in the planet. So nobody had phones, anything like that. And it just kind of like the United States broke down into like different like sections in different countries. I can't remember what it was called.
I feel like I have heard of that before.
If I remember correctly, it was like one of the guys from True Blood was in it. But it was really interesting, but just to see how like things broke apart. And it's kind of like what I've been more interested in the comic book is not so much the characters. Now, granted, Bone Collector's got a really cool design with that big like skull / saber-tooth teeth coming off of that. So I like that. But yeah, it's more or less just like the story of the whole world that he set up that's more interesting to me than any of the characters so far.
Right on, bro. Well, let's go ahead and get into some comic news. All right, so our first thing that we're going to start off with is some DC Comics, and they announced a kind of part 2, a continuation of the Batman Fortnite. It's going to be a one-shot. So the first time was like, the first was, I think, 5 or 6 issue, was called 0 Year. This is Batman Fortnite one-shot. So it's just one issue, and not that bad, $5. And just like the first time around, it's going to come with the exclusive content, like
skins
and stuff like that. So
redeemable code.
Yeah, that's what drove the first ones to sell out really fast. Was all those Fortnite players wanted those skins.
Yep.
One thing I'm pretty
Juan was making a big deal about that when we talked to him back in the day.
Yeah,
because he was saying how the codes are only active for like a couple weeks until the next issue passes, and then it's done.
Yeah. One thing I'm pretty juiced about is that they're going to be starting a new miniseries in October. It's going to be a 12-issue limited series or miniseries that's going to be every 2 weeks. Issue is going to be coming out. DC versus Vampires. And I thought this was kind of dope, man. They got
that sounds cool.
Right? That's what I was saying, man. Green Arrow and Batman right here. I was like, oh, shit. There's a bunch of variants, of course. Why wouldn't there be a bunch of variants with something like this? And then we got Art Germ right here. Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman. Of course, like he draws women so beautifully. I'm just like, oh my god, that's a badass cover. Wonder Woman.
It's like the next Frank Cho.
Vampires. Yeah, for reals. So I was like, this is an interesting concept. I might check it out. I don't know if I'm gonna do every single issue. Thinking about maybe when the trade comes out. So we'll see what happens. And keeping up with DC, they got a lot of shit coming actually in like October. There's just like a couple of things. Nubia and the Amazons, issue number 1. This is actually where she takes the throne as the queen of Themyscira. And I was like, oh, shit. I did not know that was even going on. So,
nope, me neither.
Completely new thing that's going on in DC Comics. She's taking over, HBIC. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Danny DeVito writing a Penguin story for DC Comics. I was like, yo, what the fuck? We ain't seen this motherfucker since 89. And the fact that he's tied to a comic, that's dope. I wonder if it's going to take place in the 89 universe. I'm totally down with it if they do it.
I hope it takes place in a universe that's half Always Sunny in Philadelphia, half Batman Returns.
during the day.
Like, yeah, bro. Like Charlie shows up and shit. Like, that'd be great.
All right.
He's like his stupid sidekick that's dressed like a penguin too.
I definitely didn't know I wanted that until you said that. That I definitely didn't know I wanted that.
It would make a great TV series, I feel like, too.
Oh, sign me the fuck up.
I was watching
Danny
that
Danny
Harley
DeVito-
Quinn one recently, and that was pretty good. So I could see them pulling some shit off like that.
Has he known to be a writer for anything else before?
Not that I know of.
Didn't he write the script for Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I was just interested.
I
because,
could be completely wrong about that one.
I'm not sure how his writing is going to go. I mean, I'm definitely interested.
Well, regardless if he's good or not, he'll get a lot of attention. So
keep
He's a hometown hero over here.
So keep
Danny
things
DeVito, dude, he's the
moving.
man.
October is always like
Pikachu.
the month associated with spooky stuff. Task Force Z. So we got Red Hood, Bane, Scarecrow, Man Bat. I'm not 100% sure who this character is or this character, but I do know that they're bringing back characters.
That looks like one of the Batman, and then
I'm just not sure who. This
that looks like it could be
Katana.
Banshee. Yeah, like Katana mixed with Banshee.
I'm not 100% sure.
Because I see what you're saying, the Katana skull, the red sun on her head.
So that's very interesting. I can't wait. Seems, interesting. This Task Force Z. Anyways, keeping things moving. Gunslinger Spawn. So issue number 1 comes out October 6th. This is, going off the heels of, as you were saying, Matt, Spawn Universe.
The figures are coming soon.
I know.
I got my shipping notice.
I haven't checked.
Mine should be here tomorrow or tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Bro, I've seen people get them already.
Yeah,
mine should have been here today, but they didn't show up. So tomorrow.
Toy Bro got them early to do reviews. So check them out on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to check them
and
out.
by the time
YouTube.
this goes up, check out my pictures on Instagram as well, because I'll have some badass pictures up by the time this comes up.
All I know is that this episode better be out before your fucking pictures.
Depends on who's editing it, I guess.
You're gonna edit it, so you bet.
Nope.
You fucking better put that shit out. So there's an event going on with Marvel. I haven't read a whole lot into it, but I do know that it has to do with the Darkhold, because everything's called Darkhold and something. So Darkhold, Iron Man, and the way that this armor is redesigned is fucking freaky looking, because it looks like it's
like some Geiger shit.
Yeah, it has organic tissue type shit going on, and there's like some weird looking stuff going on. I'm just like, what the hell? Like on his arm, on his chest, on his leg, a bunch of like organic mixed with inorganic. I'm just like,
it's almost like
crazy looking suit.
We got some body horror going on here. It reminds me of Tetsu. What's the name of the Tetsu something? It's like the guy who's half machine, half human.
Yeah,
it's like an old Japanese
like
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Akira.
I was getting that idea that like something's infected like Tony and he's like busting through the suit, because I mean the suit's definitely
lightweight
damaged.
looks like that actually. I'm talking about
yeah.
Darkhold Blade, and it looks like
always
there's
lightweight.
Other vampires.
But it looks like he's like the man calling the shots, though. Like it looks like he's not fighting them. It looks like he's in charge of them. Yeah,
100%. That's what I was going to point out. So
it's like Blade turned to the dark side.
I really like this cover, man. This cover is fucking
cover
awesome
nice.
looking.
Those colors are clean. It reminds me of an old West Coast Avengers cover that was really nice, like that too.
So these are the only 2 that I know of that are coming out in October. But like I said, it's going to be an event, so
There'll be more.
Everybody's going to get a tie-in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Something
there's one
we can't
more
show.
that says, "Oh man, I thought
Was it
I
that
thought the right
Nubia?
one."
Oh
No,
you showed that.
it was
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, City of Fire. So he's going to be having a mini series. It's 1 of 5. Sorry guys, I must have uploaded the wrong file, and that's why I won't show the show
Copyright.
files that won't show.
Copyrighted. Sorry.
No, it's not that. It's just what you call it. The file is called like a WEBP rather than a JPEG or a PNG.
Oh, okay.
So
it just doesn't
for whatever
work.
reason, it doesn't show up on the.
It's not
Google
formatted
Drive.
properly.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, it's really cool because it has a lot to do with today's society. It says that a black man's killed by a white police officer, so very in today's climate. So check it out. I think it's about 3 or 5 issues. I can't remember 100% off the top of my head, but it's a small, quick read, and actually, like, I wanted to zoom in on the picture, but it actually shows Wilson Fisk, so Kingpin has something to do with it as well.
Well,
so.
he's probably the one in charge of all the cops.
I mean, possibly.
They're all on his payroll.
They're all on his payroll. Yeah, exactly, 100%. So
imagine though you're a police officer, trying to control a riot, and all of a sudden Luke Cage comes out of nowhere and just starts fucking like,
oh, you're fucked.
No.
You're fucked. Let's get into collectibles and pickups. So, Matt, what you got, man?
I got a lot of
pickups.
Nothing, but I did order a custom-made item from our buddy Clayton, and I bought that badass well he made. So that should be shipping out to me soon. So I'm waiting.
What you got in hand? I'm talking about what you got in hand.
I ain't got nothing.
Oh man, then pass.
Got my nuts in my hand.
All right, Manu, what you got for us, bro?
I was finally able to track down a Lady Deathstrike Marvel Legends.
Ooh.
And I was able to track down, and in the same spot, a Loki from the Disney Plus series.
Nice. I have not even seen one of those on shelves yet.
They are super elusive, but shout out to True Believers Collectibles near me. The guy there, Rob, who runs the show there, is super awesome, and me and him are good friends now. And I hit him up, and I was just like, looking for this. Do you have one? He goes, we have one left. Everything Loki, even the shitty Funko Pops that no one bought before, but because of the show, are selling.
Damn.
So he held one for me, and finally was able to get that.
So he's a better toy supplier than your own comic shop owner.
Well, the comic shop is just comics, but this guy is strictly like collectibles.
Okay.
So
most comic stores sell some collectibles at least, but
yeah, but this
that's why that guy sucks.
I'm telling you, it's Funko Pops. You
see those at every store.
There's some comic shops that don't do both of them, Matt.
No, it's true. The one I was talking about, the guy I don't like, he doesn't sell very many collectibles either. He sells maybe 3 statues, but nobody buys them because they're overpriced.
There's some people that only they'll only shop with Diamond because they're only getting comics or Diamond. So then
they're only getting a discount through Diamond.
Yeah, they'll get whatever collectibles they can from them.
The PVC statues and shit like that usually.
What else you get, Manu? I mean, Ramos. Ah, fuck. No, it is Manu.
No,
Jesus Christ. I had it right there.
This would be fun.
No, that's all I really got.
That's not my name.
That's not my name. Say my name.
That's not my name. Hold on, give me a sec. What else did I pick up? Shit. I don't remember. No, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I got.
All right, Heath, what about you, bro? What'd you get?
Pass you, Gil. Man, it's been a dry week out here. I've been seeing people posting up in the Metroplex that records hitting Walmart's, but I haven't seen anything in my area. So just holding off until I find something I want.
I hate Walmart because the only one that I'm willing to go to is about 30 minutes away. I should have stopped by yesterday, but I didn't because I drove past it. But it's about half an hour away from me. There's one within 10 minutes of me, but like I've said before, it's right on the border of Oakland, so it's right off top. It's ghetto as fuck, but someone also got shot and killed there. Actually, multiple people have got shot and killed there, so I'm just I'm good because I'm one that I get hot-headed at times, and dude, I don't want to get into a fight or argument or something and get shot over it. So I'm just you know what? I'm good. I'll just stay away from Walmart. I'm a Target person. Yeah. I'm a Target person, not a Walmart person. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But yeah, I'm just man, I'm cool. The only Walmart I'm willing to go to is about half an hour away from me.
You sound like my lady.
What was it?
You sound like my lady. That's what she says. She's like, I don't go to Walmart. I go to Target. I'm like,
well, bro.
Yeah, I could tell by my credit card statement.
Come on, be real, bro. We all know that fucking Walmart's way ghetto. So,
bro, this is the same thing with my Walmart. If anyone has seen my
you
stories,
should all know I'm my
Walmart sucks.
Yeah,
there's always some type of hood activities that go on over there,
dude. It's Walmart. It's made for hood shit. Come on.
See, exactly. So, anyways,
don't be acting like you ain't bouncing the balls down the fucking aisles and shit.
I went to Walgreens yesterday, and I seen something sitting on the shelf that I didn't think that I would ever just see sitting on the shelf. Black Series figure.
What do you mean? Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, that's a really
Exactly.
good one.
Yeah.
I definitely did not think that I would see Crosshairs sitting there. So this is a really good likeness figure, all that good stuff. They also had the Elite. What is it? The Elite, whatever, like his unit.
Elite Troopers.
There we go.
The gray.
Yeah.
It's gray clone armor.
Yeah. They also had that figure there. I was thinking about picking them up, and I was like, I really don't need that because I recently posted that I'm selling off my collection, which I already sold off like $1,000 worth of shit already. So
Oh wow.
Good for you, man.
condensing, getting rid of the collection, man. Trying to get a house. So
Getting rid of like everything.
getting rid of everything.
How much you trying to
wow.
raise? What's your goal?
I'm just trying to get rid of everything, man, just to add to my savings
What do you think?
to get a house. Everything?
It's an honest question because I always think about this too. I think about how much is all my shit worth, or at least the stuff I can part with and not really feel bad about.
I would probably say about like 7,000.
See, I always think about I got about like $6,000 that I could get rid of and not really care, and then I got about like another $5,000 worth of stuff that's like I don't want to get rid of.
Oh, I'm not even considering comics because that.
But I'm not thinking about dioramas either because those are expensive too.
Man, ain't nobody gonna buy your fucking used ass fucking dioramas after you fuck them all up and shit.
Oh really? Oh really? That's
You'd
funny
be
because I've sold
surprised.
quite a few dioramas. So shut up.
I'm just
Not
saying
for the
way
same
that
price
you
I bought them for,
manhandle-
obviously.
I'm
but
just saying the way that you manhandle and break shit on the fucking regular, I
I
wouldn't
don't.
fucking
Hey, I'm
get shit
like
secondhand from you.
I treat my dioramas like a
Be
newborn
all
baby, dude.
scraped up,
I'm like
no more fucking paint, all kinds of other shit, you know.
put it in the box, put some bubble wrap on it, seal it up, tape it so it doesn't get spiders in there.
Anyways, let's go ahead and
I treat that
Pictures
better,
are not true.
baby.
let's go ahead and hop into collectibles, okay?
Yeah,
So,
let's get
Matt-
on with that.
Matt, go ahead and start us
All right.
off, bro.
So right here we have the Transformers the movie studio series Leader Class Coronation Starscream. Ask me how this is different than the one they put out before, and I will tell you I don't know. The only thing I do know is that it's going to come with some type of throne, so that looks kind of cool.
Well,
These
the
are
crown-
just digital renders, but the other one came with the crown too. Remember, they showed off one in the Red series that has all these same accessories: the crown,
But
the
the
cape.
red series is different though.
Oh, is this different?
This one
than
actually transforms. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Red
okay.
series don't
It's
transform.
not red.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on,
So
big
basically, it's like what they put out for the Red series, but with
I'm
transformability.
about to pull you off of collectibles, dog. This ain't gonna be your section anymore.
Did that first
He said
image
it's
have
like
a
Red
cape
series,
on
but
it?
they transform.
Yeah, the initial one had a cape too that you can take on and off too. Right?
Okay.
Gil? The Red series had a cape and he had a
the
crown.
Red series did. The Red
Yeah.
series did.
He had all that same stuff. He just couldn't transform. So I guess these are the ones like they're like the articulation of the Red series, but able to transform. Or we don't know what
It
the
does not.
articulation
It does
is.
not. It does not have the articulation of the.
These
Red
are digital
series.
renders, so we don't know exactly what the final product's going to look like, but this should be close to what they're going to look like. And if he can sit in the chair, then it has to have pretty good articulation. Am I correct? Because he's sitting at a throne. Go back to that throne shot.
I would say like usual articulation of.
No, that has to be
It's
really.
an
And look,
Look at that. Yeah, he's not really sitting all the way, but that could be because of his jet pieces in the back. They won't allow it to happen.
the bits in the back. Yeah. the
Yeah.
bits.
Okay. Well, that's going to be a pretty big throne then. And then we
Anyways,
get deluxe class Perceptor. So I don't know if it's a studio series and they're still having classes. I don't know exactly what this is going to mean for Transformers fans, but I'm sure they know what it means.
I think they call it a studio series because it's from the movie, like the first original movie, where the
Yeah, I
other
think that's
ones
what
are
it
like
is.
from like the Netflix series.
So
or the
Perceptor turns
comics.
into a microscope. Is that what
It
it
does.
is? Jesus Christ! What is that going to be useful for in battle?
Hey,
What's he
man,
get a fucking microscope? Another fucking
if
transformer?
they gotta make some type of like antitoxin or some shit.
Why does he need to be a fucking 20
don't
foot
know,
tall
man.
fucking microscope then?
Well,
All right, we
You
got
ever
right
been
here
hit with a
Voyager.
microscope?
It's a telescope at that point. We got Voyager class. Go back down. Decepticon sweep. He looks kind of nice.
yeah.
Oh, he turns into a boat. Cool. And that's it for that. Now, Hasbro recently did a little Hasbro Pulse YouTube special, And Dwight and the boys showed off these Fantastic Four figures to go along with our Galactus. So we're getting classic carded Invisible Woman here in that nice clear plastic, done kind of like the old school ones that we got. You know, that Jessica Alba figure we got where she was nice and translucent. She actually came with a really cool swirling effect, though. I wish they had kind of redone that. We get depowered Johnny Storm here with the fire effects that you can put on him to make him go into his flame on mode, which people have been asking for that figure quite a bit. We're also going to receive a Reed Richards. So here we see the classic boxing here, that nice carded vintage card here from that early Toy Biz days. Do we have pictures of the rest of them, or should I just kind of say what we're seeing?
Well, this is a different Sue and different Human Torch. And
oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh, wow.
Thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we already knew we were going to
Fire
get the full power Johnny Storm, where he has the old school Toy Biz black lines, which I'm not the biggest fan of. We'll see how they pull it off. We're going to get lab coat Reed Richards. So they're doing what I asked, and they're actually going to utilize the same kind of idea that they used with Moira. So you get that lab coat that's removable and extra arms to make two different styles of Reed Richards, possibly more, depending on what you come up with in your mind. Heath, what do you got to say?
I was just going to say the translucent Sue and the like depowered Johnny are going to be Hasbro exclusives.
Pulse exclusives, right?
Yeah, which the only, like, I'm not the biggest Fantastic Four fan, but the only one that's really caught my eye here, the one that I jumped on and pre-ordered, was that translucent Fantastic or Sue Storm, just because they'll fit into like the Walgreens exclusive that I already have. The packaging, like
the modern one.
Yeah, if the packaging, like if I was an in-package collector, like that might get me to kind of sell off the old ones just for like this retro style carding. But I think if you've been in the game for a couple of years, this might be an easy skip and let the newer collectors go ahead and grab this team or like this color suit lineup.
Anybody who knows me knows I have tracked down pretty much almost all versions of the Fantastic Four. I have the old school Ronin Wave, Mr. Fantastic with the really long arms, the really long torso. He's really tall. Like, he's not a Build-A-Figure though, but he could have been. I have him. I have pretty much most of the versions of the Fantastic Four, so I'm a sucker for this. So I will definitely be picking the translucent and this one that everybody made a meme of that she looked like Kitty from the 70s show. I'll be picking that Invisible Woman up too.
So
this is the one I'm worried about.
So this is just reminiscence of the old Toy Biz one, but it's essentially the same buck that we got from the Walgreens exclusive wave, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Sunfire, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the lines. They don't look good to me. They didn't look good on the Toy Biz version, and I don't think they'll look good here. It's a really tricky figure to pick up on camera unless you really light them up and make them look just like a burning star of fire. But other than that, I think I'll be interested to see how they pull off that full power Johnny Storm. Manu, you had something to say?
No, I was just going to say that I ended up getting all the Walgreens Fantastic Four when it came out, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then I ended up selling all of those when all the black suit ones came out because I really like the aesthetic of those.
See, I was able to get the original thing from Seth, luckily. Otherwise, I had only had the one from the scroll wave. And I like both of them because they both offer something different. And this one's going to offer something else. Yeah, exactly. All right, so right here we got Psycho Man. And Dwight was really happy about this figure because it features a lot of really new sculpt and things that haven't really been done in the Marvel Legends line. So as you can see here, he has kind of like that astronaut body. And that could be really useful for customizers if you take off all that green piping bullshit.
Yeah, that one definitely looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm really interested in the articulation on that one because the stuff they added on above that thigh cut looks like it's just going to be like you'll move it around that thigh cut around that, but like knee and the ankle or knee and calf, I'm interested in that one. But other than that, I think like the images look really great. Like the green looked really good. I like it.
It would be cool to see somebody customize that and do a Doomsday when he's in the containment suit. That'd be sick.
I'm afraid of those green parts that come off where the thigh swivel is Like if they're gonna hold up or if they're gonna snap off.
Over time, yeah. Or if you just handle it a little too weirdly, you might accidentally like dent them inwards or something. It'll look goofy, but we'll have to see how they incorporate that. Here we have the High Evolutionary, character that's been kind of missing in forever. He's never been made. The first time he's been made here. There's not much to him other than like those little silver baubles all over his costume, which I guess they are really proud of because they put them all over from the front to the back of the costume and painted them all. So that's something new. Here we get a classic X-Force 3-pack featuring Richter, Domino, and Cannonball with legs. Hey, and he actually gets a fire effect still too. So like something they should have done with the original figures, since it's obvious that they could have done it here.
Lieutenant Dion got new legs.
He can swim now.
That Richter looks pretty cool. So does Domino.
I love this whole pack, except for Cannonball. But
I'm just annoyed with the whole Cannonball issue. Like they should have just did that the first time around.
And they really did just take the Shatterstar legs and put them on Cannonball. I swear to God they did. Yeah,
it looks exactly like Shatterstar's legs.
Yeah. Well, they changed the boots up a little, I guess. They stole somebody else's boots. Luke Cage's, it looks like almost.
Yeah.
But I'll pick up this pack. And it'll be a good pack to maybe pick up more than one, because these 3-packs tend to like be on shelves, then they disappear, and then they're worth like $150. Like those Hydra 2-packs, those were in mass abundance. It looks like it's going to be a Disney or Disney shop.
Well, I'm pretty sure anything on Disney Store you could get at the Disney shop. You get on the Disney website, but I'm pretty sure like Pulse will offer it at some point, because they have like their whole entire exclusive thing, like where like the Cobra Island shit that they offer on Pulse every once in a while.
Okay.
So
the best thing about this whole the Pulse little show that they did was when Dwight talked about Richter and how he wore his mom's going out boots. I thought that was the funniest part. I was like, dude, I think my mom did have a pair of those boots when I was younger.
made out of suede, right?
Suede, yeah, you got it. That gray suede. All right. So here we have our first look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Blight figure.
Yeah, because they never unveiled and said how he was going to look, whether it was going to be from the animated series, from the comics. We never knew.
Now, is this the comic or animated series version? I don't remember.
Comic.
Okay.
That's
comic version.
It looks really cool. It almost has like that Nemesis, that Marvel's Nemesis vibe.
This is pretty fucking dope, I got to say.
Exactly, like where the head's underneath there.
That with the right lighting is going to be sick.
Oh, yeah. If you go backlight that tube, like the kind of like, what is it, Mysterio type globe thing? And you could actually like get the details from like the skull with the brain. And to this, where McFarlane excels, I got to say, is like the horror-esque type characters and figures.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. He always knocks it out of the park and like pays such amazing details. Like he pays a lot of attention to detail.
That Last Night on Earth Scarecrow he did looked really good too. It might not have been the most functional, but it looked good.
Yeah.
I mean,
here we go. We got the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn up for pre-order now through McFarlane.
I gotta say,
is
it just wearing like a diaper type thing?
I was gonna say, is that like a cloth or just a really thin plastic? Because like if you look in the different pictures, it looks like it. I don't know. Maybe it's just sculpted that way, but it looks like it's like different in every picture.
It's gonna be that like soft rubber plastic.
It's probably just sculpted to look like it's opened. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like that diaper looking part that was on the Nightwing.
Now
like
this looks good to me. I think this looks great, and I might have to just pick this up to go with my random like Hush Batman and stuff. So we got this is from what, like Injustice or Mortal Kombat?
No, this is from Mortal Kombat.
Okay. I see the Mortal Kombat there, but I don't remember him being in Mortal Kombat. I think they added him as a DLC character.
It was DLC.
Okay, so he looks good, and I didn't think that was like the Injustice look either. So that looks really good though.
It's funny because like it looks better as a figure than he does in the game.
Yeah, it kind of looks trashy in the game,
and it looks better than all his other Jokers he's done so far too.
I do gotta say that 100% it does, because like the one from the Arkham series, like he has like a big old crazy head, where it just seems like not properly proportioned.
Not
where
scaled,
this
right?
just looks like all this, just like the detail and everything, just looks great.
The paint colors, the detail, it looks beautiful.
Everything looks great on this one.
Especially that face.
I know that a couple people were bitching and complaining about like how
Accessories.
wide the handles were for both the cane and the knife, but get over it, people. That's
This is
McFarlane.
super nitpicky shit.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
mean,
also
it
McFarlane.
is from a
It's
game where everything's
7 inch.
exaggerated. Like the weapons are exaggerated in Mortal Kombat. They're always bigger than they should be.
So this
Like,
bad
here you
boy,
go.
I can't fucking.
Yo, I'm hyped for this.
Now, do you think it's going to be on the same body they used on the previous Kodokan, or do you think this is a brand new body that's like reminiscent of
Well,
the
they
Spawn?
never did Kodokan.
Yeah, they did.
McFarlane hasn't done Kodokan.
Oh no, that was Mezco.
Mezco
That was
did.
Mezco.
Mezco did.
Oh,
5 inch, bro.
right. I had the
Yeah,
Mezco one.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're about
those
to make me-
Mezco ones were
don't make me.
garbage.
Yeah, those Mezcos were not great for articulation.
I do gotta say, man, I
They
really
looked good.
wish Storm Collectibles would have did him by now, but they're fucking up. Whatever. I need Kodokan. I really like Kodokan.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
My daughter uses them and fucking. She's beat me a couple times with Kodokan. I gotta be honest.
I remember the
man.
one time we played, she beat me with Kodokan.
Oh, she did, huh?
Yeah.
And like this is one of those characters I really would not mind buying the repaints because one is like each one has unique markings and like his sword is a little bit different with each new like paint or colorway or skin that he wears. So
You better
mind.
get your daughter to be a sponsored gamer.
Yo,
Does he
that's what
also-
she wants to do.
Oh no, they're missing the. I wish they came in with his smaller blades too, not just
Yeah.
little sword.
Yeah, 100%. Or the totem would be pretty dope too, like the one that he slams.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Who knows? They might show more. You never know. I don't know. You know, McFarlane, he loves to just toss shit in there with it.
Look at this detail, man. On
Yeah,
the
either way, I'm
loincloth,
getting
boots.
this.
I feel like there should be
Yeah.
blood all over that sword, though. At least.
Do you know that he's going to come out with the bloody version?
Yeah,
So
true.
Yeah.
he's going to get
Yeah,
another
I just ran,
20
I
bucks
just
out
ran
of
across
out of-
the I just ran across the bloody version of Noob.
Oh, I just
yesterday.
seen that. I just seen
Nice.
that today earlier.
All right, we finally got the drop for the Mezco big body Superman. So, unlike the Reeves version, this one is a built out body and features more comic accurate heads and a bunch of awesome accessories. So instead of
Open
getting
pre-order.
the Fortress of Solitude like you did with the Reeves version, you're going to get this cool ass Starro face effect that you can kind of just slap onto the face of Superman and probably onto a couple other Mezco figures, in the DC universe. Probably that Green Arrow. Probably one of the Green Lanterns. These little thingies. These lantern-looking
isn't it
fucks.
called the projector of something?
I don't fucking know. I'm not that big of a Superman
the real Dallas James was talking about it. He's like a huge
Yeah.
huge Superman fan. The
We get some
biggest
really
that I know.
cool I-beam effects, and we're
Look.
getting what looks like 6 different heads.
7 interchangeable
7?
head portraits.
Holy shit.
Because like
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Dude,
5, 6.
They're packing it in for this boy.
Well,
And it's crazy,
so,
too,
okay,
because
this
he's
is coming
like
in
cheaper
at
than the
125.
Reeves.
This is coming in at 125.
The
I
Reeves
think
was
it's a
like the
little bit
same
more.
price. No, I'm pretty sure I paid close to the same for the Reeves one.
Or,
Like 130 something.
Might have been the same. You might be right. But I
So-
feel like you're getting so much.
You're getting
more.
way much more here. Way more. Go ahead, Heath.
I was just gonna say I'm not a Superman fan. I've always kind of been of the mindset that he was overpowered, and it's generally not interesting to me. When I saw this figure, I was blown away. I was like, if you are a Superman fan and you're not jumping on this one, I would just be amazed because the lights, the fact that it was going to light up for the heat beams, the accessories. This right here is like when I think of Superman, like going to be like the definitive Superman figure that I can think of, and I was just blown away by all of this.
Honestly, and I'm not a big Superman fan either, but that's the reason I really want this one is because what you just said, it's like definitive. Like you get this and that's it. You don't need another Superman. I do have the Reeves Superman. I bought him because I actually do love the Reeves Superman. I remember watching that when I was a kid, all the way up until fucking number 4 and shit with the dude with the crazy long nails. Like I used to love that shit watching that as a kid. So when I get these Superman figures in hand, it really brings me back to that. And this one just is, like you said, definitive. Has everything you need for Superman and some stuff that you probably don't need and might not ever use, but fuck, it's there. So
To
we get the
piggyback
black-
on the both of you, I think the one thing that they're missing is a portrait with his cheeks blowing out like air.
And the effect.
Oh, that would be dope.
And the
Yeah.
ice breath effect.
Yeah.
Like a
You
little
were
ice
100%
cloud.
right on that one.
That would be like the only
Good
thing,
point.
like extra thing that they could really pack in. Because for 125, the fact that we're getting this, the Black Mercy, with bendable tentacles, that's dope. Phantom Zone projector. See, I told you, Matt. It was something. Starro. 2 punch effects. That's pretty dope. The Kryptonite trophy display. So we get the 5 different types of Kryptonite. That's fucking awesome. That's like, I feel like they're paying a lot more attention to toy photographers. And then we get the classic Ricochet, bullet Ricochet, to go on to the chest.
Which attachment magnetically, which is cool.
Yeah,
That's
so that's
awesome.
pretty fucking dope.
Which the Reeves Superman did not have.
So
They
just
might have
showing a
had. I
little-
don't know. I can't remember.
Just showing
Had
a
a lot
little
of shit
bit
in
more.
there.
I feel like this is just like from Photoshop. It's obviously not going to be that fucking bright. But
No.
Those
120
Gomez eyes light up pretty good.
yeah, for 125, I'm definitely going to get it, man. So, anyways, go ahead, Matt.
All right, here we got the NECA Friday the 13th.
Part 7.
I was gonna say I could not read that. The new
Oh,
blood,
okay.
Jason.
I
Oh
gotta
man,
get
he's
this thing.
fucked up.
So, they're just doing a restock. They've already released this figure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
I've never seen this one.
Really? Okay.
I've never even seen pictures of this one before.
Juan has them. I've seen a couple people photograph them. It's not one that gets photographed often, but look at that fucking face, man.
God.
The attention to detail. That's only a face a mom could love,
Looks like King Kong got his fucking ass fried.
right?
Looks like I'm his mom because I love it.
and I did
I need
gotta
to
say,
get this thing.
this is a sweet ass packing right here. The
I love
Brooklyn
this.
mask.
I love this buzzsaw little edger
All
right
the
here.
accessories?
It's great. Yeah.
That's one thing, dude. Like
He's gonna kill
all
you
the
with the
Jason
edger.
figures. All the Jason figures come with awesome ass accessories, like a bunch
They
of
do.
shit to like kill or like horror type things. I do gotta say, like, I don't own any of the Jason figures. I'm waiting for Jason X to be made. That's gonna be my Jason on my display. Jason
You
X.
have a problem because that is
Why?
the worst one.
Because what?
Sickest design, worst movie.
Oh, I don't really care about the movie.
All they need
The
to do,
movie's kinda
all they need to do
trash.
is throw
The
the
design.
Jason head on Super Shredder body, and we're good.
If they do a Jason X figure, like the only thing that I think it has to come with is a machete and the sleeping bag, so you can recreate
Yes.
that scene where like that's the only kill in the movie that I'm like, that was great.
I want the
Outside
girl's
that,
frozen face that busts apart into bloody chunks too, though. That'd be great.
Yeah, that is good. I'll give that one. But yeah, when I think of that movie, it's the sleeping bag kill that gets me. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
the pack-in sleeping
Yeah.
bag would be great.
I want a Freddy versus Jason 2-pack. That's the next thing I want from NECA.
Well,
That
they
would be
made the
dope.
Freddy versus Jason Freddy, but they haven't. I mean, Jason, but they didn't make the Freddy from that movie yet.
We need a 2-pack with the dock when they find on the dock. That'd be great.
yeah.
That'd be sick.
All right, let's go ahead. And
Wait, was that
hop into
it? That was it for collectibles?
That was it for
Wow.
collectibles,
That was like
man.
the
Short and
shortest
sweet.
collectibles ever.
Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and hop into some anime. What have we been watching for anime? So, Matt, I'm hoping that you've been watching something, man. So,
I have
let's go.
finally gotten Naruto down to the last 3 seasons. So I'm down to the last 3 seasons of Naruto. We're getting into the home stretch here. The last
where are you at
time,
right now?
basically, I just got through the Power series. So where Kabuto was trying to get, he came back looking like a Pokemon trainer. He was drawn all weird, hella girly looking. And he was trying to get some
Do you
kind of
know
weird,
why he looks like that?
because he's like part of Orochimaru now.
Yes.
Because he's like bonding with Orochimaru.
Yeah. So, like, and you know, like, Orochimaru doesn't identify as either man or woman. So that's why he looks like that.
I actually did not know that about Orochimaru. I thought he just identified as a snake.
He well, he identifies as a snake, but he doesn't identify as male or female.
I did not know that. I watched that, and then I started watching Trace. It's okay.
It's good, bro.
I guess what bothered me the most about it was like the different monsters that they were going up against and like investigating. I don't know. They just seemed I I guess it's because they're from another cultural altogether. They don't have the same kind of impact as, something that maybe was like, that I was brought up being scared of would have. So I don't know. It just feels like a little off to me. Not as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Well, yeah, it's on Filipino folklore, not American folklore or Mexican folklore. It's not La Llorona, fool.
I know. I don't know.
It's
I
not
just
the
thought
cucuy.
a lot of
Cucuy.
a lot of monsters or like archetypes are similar through different cultures and stuff, though. Like we have a lot of similar ghosts and boogeymen. Like they might be different names, but they're very similar in how they do things. But these ones are like different than I've ever seen. I think they're more modern than they are. No, you think they're more old school?
They are.
Maybe it's just the way they're telling it. They're trying to make it more modern.
I talked to my Filipino coworker just to check, and it's classic folklore that they grew up on. So, anyways, what else have you been watching?
Watched Tracy. What else did I watch? I've been, I don't know. I feel like there's something else. Oh, I caught up on My Hero. I finally watched the episodes that you were talking about, where they went and helped Endeavor when they were doing the work study with Endeavor.
Are you caught up? Did you watch like this week's episode?
Probably not. No, I just got caught up.
It has to do with Aizawa?
No, I watched the whole part where they went and had dinner with the Todoroki family and all that stuff. So I'm up to that point. Current with what's on Crunchyroll, basically.
You should watch on Hulu. Hulu's more up to date.
Yeah, but my Hulu subtitles don't work for some reason. They won't even pop up. And I've fucked with it multiple times. It just won't work on my TV.
Learn Japanese. Manu, what you been watching? Manu, what you been watching? Watching anime?
I'm a late bloomer, so I just started watching Dorohedoro on Netflix.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
good time. Good time.
I'm on episode 7 or 8 right now.
You're almost done.
I like it, dude. It's sick. I was like, I don't know why I slept on it for so long, and then now I know that there's figures coming out for it too, so I'm hyped off of that.
Yeah, stay away from those ones.
The Thousand Toys ones
because they're fucking overpriced, bro.
The Thousand Toys one?
Yeah, they want like $230 for one figure and one statue.
Oh, what? Never mind. I'm gonna stop watching them.
No. Keep watching.
No, I'm gonna keep watching. No, it's pretty sick. I really like the show so far.
Who's your favorite characters?
I'm not really sure, dude. Like, I want to
say what they wear on their heads.
I want to finish it and then go back. But what's it called? What the fuck is this dude with the heart head? Like, that guy's pretty sick.
Shin.
Yeah, Shin's pretty sick. I don't know. I guess I just like the two main guys, like Shin and Kaiman. Like, I like their designs a lot. But that's really all I've been really watching anime wise. Gil knows how I feel about subbed shit. I don't watch subbed. I wait till that shit gets dubbed.
Respectable. That's Jade. That's some Jade shit right there.
It's just like I don't have the capacity to pay attention to what's happening and read it. Plus, like, if I get distracted by something else, I don't feel like going back like 5 minutes
and like rewinding it.
Yeah,
that's why it takes so long to finish animes, because I have to constantly rewatch episodes because I like get distracted.
See, that's why I don't do subbed.
But I find dubbed, you won't pay attention because you're like listening to it, so you'll like visually be somewhere else.
If my attention goes somewhere else, at least I hear what's happening.
Yeah, true. But when you're subbed, you're in. You watch the animation. You have to read it. You're like dialed in.
Yeah, because you have one eye looking down at the sub, and then you have the other eye watching what's happening.
You start watching this.
Let me see you do it right now. It's your freaking chameleon eyes.
Heath, what about you, bro? You been watching anime or not?
Well, I just want to comment one thing. Jade's going to wait for it to get dubbed in English, and he's still going to watch it with subtitles on. Jade watches everything with subtitles on. I don't get it.
He does. Yeah, he's told us that before.
I mean, I will say this: he gets so many more details because he'll catch names that like just aren't mentioned. But like, okay, man, you do that. But I finished off Demon Slayer season 1 finally last weekend, which that's an amazing show. Really like that one.
I think we have a new co-host.
Hell yeah! Hi, Jade.
Yeah, and yes, love it. And let's see. Gil's going to get mad at me for this one because I haven't watched much, but I did start the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen Thursday night, and I was.
I'm fucking happy.
What?
I'm glad.
Let me finish what I was going to say here because
he's gonna say he didn't like it.
no, I was running off.
Bye.
I was running off of 2 long work weeks. I passed clean out. I only think I made it 5 minutes in. So like I'm planning on actually watching it because it's coming so highly recommended. But yeah, I was like starting out. But that had nothing to do with the show. That's good work.
If you were able to kill, if you're able to kill Demon Slayer that quick, then this one won't be a problem for you because it's very Demon Slayer-esque in like the animation style and stuff like that. So I think you'll shred right through it. It's only 1 season, so
I gotta get on that show too.
Yeah, watch Jujutsu Kaisen. It's pretty dope. I'd say like it's pretty close to like Naruto meets My Hero Academia, kind of. Like
I told Matt. Me and Matt were talking a few weeks ago, and I said I gotta watch that show. He goes, "The fuck is wrong with you? Why are you sleeping on it?"
Yeah, we talk about that too much for you guys not to.
Wasn't it Anime of the Year last year? I think
it was. Yeah, it won a couple. Won a couple different awards there. Yeah, I think it won like best protagonist. I think Gojo won an award.
Yeah, but definitely check that out. They have a movie coming out at the end of the year too. So it's gonna be a prequel. It's gonna be a prequel. So
I wasn't the biggest fan of the Mugen Train movie, but I think I need to watch it again after I rewatch it.
Get the fuck out of
here! Something's wrong with you, dude.
That shit made me cry.
It's because I watched the first season like months ago and I didn't refresh, and then I went into the movie, so I didn't have any feelings for Rengoku, you know?
Because I watched that shit like I think like
because he's only like 1 episode of the original season.
Yeah, but they do so much fucking character building in the fucking movie.
In the movie,
how have you not watched the first season multiple times though?
Honestly, because I can't even. I was lucky to finish it once, bro.
I'm on like my 8th run.
I only finished an anime one time, if possible, at one time.
They have it in dub.
I'm actually going through my second watch of Parasite, and only because I'm watching with my daughter. So it's the only reason I'm watching that twice.
Oh my God.
I think it's because of my daughters. I'm on my 8th watch through.
Yeah,
they will watch something over and over and burn it to the ground. But I love Demon Slayer, so I'll watch it every single time.
Somehow I've avoided watching Hunter x Hunter, even though my daughter's on that shit. Like she's almost done with that series already, and she just started it like last month.
I can't get past the character designs in that show. It just puts me off.
Me too.
So as far as me, I watched the latest episode of My Hero Academia, and more character and world building. We get stuff about President Mike and Aizawa. They actually get called in to stop what they're doing at the school, to have to meet with the principal. Like it's like an emergency, and like as soon as they go in there,
the beaver.
I don't think he's a beaver.
What is he? A beaver? What is he?
No, he's like a rat or something like that. But anyways, not really important. One of the cops, like he's like the reoccurring cop, like the he's like an agent. He's all like, oh, we have the portal guy, the guy that makes like the black hole portals.
The guy who's dressed in a tuxedo.
Yeah, the guy who takes care of Shigaraki. So they're like, oh, we have him. They don't say how, but they have him. In custody. So they're like, we think he's a Nomu. We think that he's one of the first Nomus because his powers, because they're like talking about how like the Nomus are based off of like one original person and one for all, like he built on them and like changed their physical appearance, then added more powers to them. And they're like, oh, after running his powers through the database, he matches with powers with somebody who should be dead. And they're like, who? They're like, oh, your old schoolmate. And like they do a flashback sequence to like this kid. And it was basically like President Mike, Aizawa, and then this other kid. I forget. I think I can't remember his name. But the 3 of them were basically like the 3 musketeers of their time. Like the big 3.
That's an odd group.
They were talking about that they were going to be like pro heroes and this and that. They're going to start an agency together. And Aizawa and him were teamed up together, and they did a work study together, and a villain attacked. And I guess like somehow they don't go into like a bunch of like great detail, but the building collapsed and it killed them. and he saved Aizawa. So like Aizawa probably would have died if that
He didn't
kid
teleport him
didn't
out of
save
there?
him. So like they're like, oh, try to appeal to the other side. He's probably in there deep down inside. So like when they actually get through, like the portal part goes away and you start seeing through, and you get to see like the kid's face, but basically he's all grown up, like the grown up version of him. And then like he basically like snaps out of it, and which he makes all the electronics like flatline, and they're like, okay, get out, because they don't want him to break out because of his powers,
So EMP is everything, basically.
basically. And then like his brainwaves went flat as well, and it took like a couple minutes, and then he started thinking again. So it was like weird. It's basically like his body did like a reset or something like that.
Like shut
They were
down.
like they were like wondering if maybe like an outside party actually did it to him, because like they didn't want him to reveal anything. So it's like very mysterious, and they're trying to find out what exactly is going on. And then at the very end, the end credit, because like how they show like what's going to happen, Shigaraki's getting experimented on, and like he has like a rod going through his
By who?
through his abdomen. The scientist that experiments on the gnomes. So like they're like, oh,
they're trying to transfer Shigaraki's power.
They're like, you're gonna be better than One for All. And then like he has this big giant spike going through his stomach, and he's like screaming, and there's like electricity running through him, and then he has like a bunch of tubes running through his arms and legs and shit.
Damn.
So it's like pretty
Shit's getting
fucking
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. And like one thing, I mentioned it while you weren't here, Matt, but like they skipped like a big, huge story arc to do with the villains. That was only in the manga.
They skipped it?
They skipped it. They did not show. Like we got to see a little piece of it. I don't know if you've seen like a big giant town like all decimated, and Shigaraki's like this, like laughing and shit, and he's like shirtless on the top of like some rubble.
He used his decayed ability or what?
So basically, he took out like a team of like 1,000 fucking villains that were trying to oppose him. Basically, soloed him. Soloed
Meta Liberation Army?
team. No, it's not them. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
different fucking team. It's a different.
Well, because they
squad.
said the Meta Liberation Army was really huge, so I figured he could take out.
Yeah,
like,
no,
a big
it's
part
not
of them.
them. And then he also took on this dude that was like the size of a fucking mountain by himself.
What
And
the
they
fuck?
took
In the manga.
Yeah, in the manga,
Oh,
and it was
okay.
a week-long fight. They fought for 7 days and 7 nights.
Now, is
to
this in the
fucking
main
defeat this dude.
manga, or is this in that
Main manga,
side
it's not
manga?
it's not Vigilantes.
Okay, it's not
just,
Vigilantes. Okay.
Anyway,
Keep
so
moving.
there's no anime news that I have.
Everybody's
that I wanted
hating
to
on me now.
report
Let's
on.
keep it moving.
Yeah, so like, let's go ahead and get into some video games. Have you been playing anything, Matt? What have you been playing?
All right. I finished the Monster Hunter Stories 2 demo. And let me say that was a very long demo. It was a very good demo. It had a lot of content in it. It lets you get like past the whole first phase of the game and off the main island. So that's a lot of demo time compared to what I'm used to. Back in the day when we used to get demos, it was like maybe 7 to 10 minutes of playable game, and they cut you off. Now I literally spent like 2 hours playing Monster Hunter Stories demo. So I think I'm going to buy that game. It's a lot different than the typical Monster Hunter. It's turn-based. It's not, action RPG. So it has some different elements, and I just kind of want to explore it a little deeper than I got in the demo. So I'm going to buy that. Been kicking ass on Pokemon Unite. I got myself up to Great Level 3, so I'm about to pass over into Expert Level and Ranked. Gil hasn't joined me in a Ranked battle since we had lost our first one, so we'll see if he joins me soon.
I'm never playing with Matt again. I'm just saying.
I'm a great support character, dude. Anybody would love to have me on their team.
Matt is a selfish son of a bitch. When he's about to die, he just runs away.
Yes!
I keep on fighting. I keep on swinging until I go down.
I'm a defense character. My goal is to just take all the hits and run away and recharge and come back. Why would I do anything else? Why would I do anything else?
Bro.
Anyways, so if you want a good defense character on your team, add me on the Switch. I will kill it for you. I'll get kills and I'll do a good job on defense.
0 out of 5 stars. Would not recommend.
Even though I have all the awards, whatever. Anyways, so I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite. I need to get back on the Final Fantasy VII remake because I kind of left that standing. Other than that, I've been thinking about playing more Persona 5 because that's a really cool RPG game. I feel like we're having some feedback right now. Is anybody hearing that?
No.
Thing is on your
It is on
end,
my
bro.
end, I think. Okay, well, anybody else been playing any video games? I'm going to fix my internet connection.
Ramos, go for it. I mean, Manu, go for it.
It's not my name. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima over again because that update's coming out soon. I think this week
Is this
actually.
second time around? No, or third?
What? This is my second time playing the story
Nice.
through. But I know
Nice,
the update's coming up, whereas like extra game mode, like extra story added on, and another island's getting added on.
Is that
So
free?
no, I think on because I'm only on PS4 right now. I think to do the update is like $20.
That's not
Yeah,
bad
that's-
because there's some people that charge more.
Yeah, no, and if you get, I know if like you get the update on PS4, then you want to transfer over eventually everything to PS5 is like $10 to transfer over. Aside from that, I've been I took like a trip to like some throwback Tony Hawk's like pro skater games on PS2. I was playing American Wasteland and playing Tony Hawk Underground 2 right now. And then like the normal stuff I usually play with like my friends and stuff. We're playing Rocket League, we're playing Fortnite, things like that. What about you, man? You playing anything else, or are you still not trying to get them hands in Mortal Kombat?
Let's go over to Heath and then I'll hop in. So, Heath, what about you, bro?
Oh man, me and the little man have been playing Mario and versus Sonic Olympics. He's got his Switch for his birthday last month, so we've been jumping on that and playing around. And then we've been playing a little Fortnite. I've got two nieces and then I have a nephew. We'll team up with them and play. So I think I've like level 140 right now, just because we've been really
Damn.
dabbling that one. Well, I mean, I want that Slimer Rick skin. I'm still a little bummed that we didn't get Pickle Rick, but I'm happy with the Ricks that we got, and that's been fun to me.
Did you get the slime Rick?
What's that?
Did you end up getting the slime Rick?
Yes, I just unlocked that one today. Now, I will say this. I've got a 10-year-old niece. She's the one I play with, and she had him
Yeah,
unlocked.
because you don't play with me.
Man, I never see you on. But
I have not been on in a while. I haven't been on in a while.
But
No,
she
this
had that
season's
thing
been really
unlocked like
fun.
3 weeks ago. Yeah, I've got a niece that's hardcore, and I mean, she is good.
Ramos, you play too?
Yeah, this season's been fun. I like the whole like alien thing they went with.
It was a lot of fun. Getting infected by those parasites and stuff, it's like, do I want to or do I not want to? You know, because sometimes it actually helps you out.
Yeah, and then like even in the past week, they added in some like extra guns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like
some new alien
weapons.
tech?
Yeah.
Nice. I wasn't too keen on the alien gun. I get so used to using the regular layout that when they add new guns, I kind of try to stay away from them because I feel like I just don't know what to do.
That's what keeps it exciting, the experimenting and figuring out what they do and figuring out what you can do with them. Like there's like a tractor beam type gun where you can like absorb like rocks and cars and launch them at people.
Oh no, that one's a ton of fun. I love doing that one, but I never have gotten like good at it. I can't use it for anything useful. I just throw fucking cars across the stage and scare people.
Back to you, Heath.
Oh, that's really been it. Like I just been playing with, like I said, Mario versus Sonic Olympics on the Switch, and yeah, I don't know how I did it, but my 6-year-old lit me up the other day in boxing. I was a little pissed about that one. But other than that's just it. We've been pretty busy, so just trying to cram in some TV and stuff like that. Gil?
As far as me, man, I have not had a chance to play anything. Dude, it's just I mean, I talked about it lightweight, but work this has been really intense. I have not had a chance to really play, or I really just haven't sat down to play. Just been just kind of unwinding with the kids and whatnot, like watching TV and playing some other shit.
Understandable.
Well, you know what we got to do now, then, right?
What?
Me, Ramos, and Heath over here need to get down on the squad and kick some ass.
I mean, let's put together a time, and I'm down.
I'm down too. Let's do it. Let's get that W, baby.
So we don't got a lot for video games, but let's go ahead and get into video games news. We got Gamora coming over to Fortnite. I mean, you guys were talking about it so much.
This is the comic version of Gamora too, like what we got in that 5-pack way back in the day. Or
She's
that
actually
Diamond
available.
Select version.
She's available now on there.
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard Star-Lord went up for like packs, and of course you can buy the pieces individually.
Okay, so we can earn her.
It was this week though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think it got announced like earlier in the week, and that's when I took this screenshot. So
Yeah.
Gil, are you wearing a bleach shirt right now? What are you wearing? I've been wondering that the whole.
So hold on.
What is that?
It's the Shomaru.
Oh, okay. That was bugging me the whole time. I was like, "What shirt is this dude wearing?" It looks cool, but I can't tell what it is.
It's from the Hypeland Inuyasha collection. Hypeland's hella dope, man. It's kind of like primitive and all the other bait. Yeah, just like one of the different
The
brands
masters
that
over there
like,
at Bait.
Yeah, all the different that do the different collabs and stuff like that with the different properties, because they do more than just anime. They do a bunch of different stuff like the other companies. Keeping things moving. The last thing that got me super hyped: Pokemon Presents. Big things coming on the 18th of this month. Just 3 days away. So what is that, on Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday we'll get the announcement. They said that there's going to be news about Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, because those two are together, and then also the Arceus Journeys. So who knows what else we'll get at that.
Unite news, hopefully.
Yeah, possible. Stuff with Unite. Who knows? Maybe we'll finally get the Chansey and sorry, hold on. No, it would be Blissey and Blastoise coming. Yeah. And who knows? Maybe they'll announce some more playable characters. That'll be dope.
John, do you or Heath have a Switch by chance?
The Switch is more of my wife's console. I don't really play much on the Switch unless you're playing like something that's really multiplayer,
dude.
Like Smash Bros. Or like Mario Party, Mario Kart.
Pick Pokemon up this Unite. Game. It's free. It is multiplayer and it is very competitive, and it is a hell of a lot of fun.
I'll play with Gil before I play with you.
Yeah.
Hey, and then you'll play with me right after, because you'll be like, dude, I need a good ass defense teammate right now.
I don't.
Hey, no one else likes to play defense. I like to play the characters that no one else likes to play.
I do attack.
You need me on your squad, baby. That's all there is to it, because I love to play defense and support.
But you know what, though? I started getting better with because I was running Venusaur before.
Venusaur's the beast, dude.
Now I'm running Charizard, though.
Now they
fucking good with Charizard.
They beasted Charizard, though, too.
Yeah, well, I haven't played like in a week, but I'm really fucking good.
They keep like balancing everything, so they definitely upped Charizard. Venusaur they upped a lot, because what they're having problems with is
Gengar
balancing.
Too.
Gengar, yeah, well, they nerfed him a little too.
Certain characters end up move way faster. Obviously, I fucking hate Zeraora and Greninja and Lucario. They attack and then they
bounce back.
The people that run those characters are bitches, because they hit and they run away, hit, run away to the fucking grass. I'm like, fuck you guys are some bitches.
See, is that how Matt plays? Are you talking about Matt?
Yeah, that is how I play. Yeah, because that's called playing smart. No, but actually, I try to stay in the battle as long as possible, and when I get low, I bounce.
If I try to run after them with Venusaur, I can't catch them. Venusaur is a fucking moving hella slow.
But what they did, because basically when they first put out the game, you have characters like Zeraora, who's a legendary character who was really weak at first, and you had characters like Venusaur, who's really weak, and now they've boosted up the characters that they should boost up, like Venusaur, Zeraora, and they've kind of downgraded characters like Gengar and Slowpoke, and like the people that shouldn't be that good, they're balancing it. They're doing a good job.
We're still getting feedback from you.
Yeah, we're getting really bad feedback from someone. Does somebody have speakers on right now?
How do I sound?
Fine.
Everything sounds fine now. It went away.
Maybe I was too close.
It's still there, isn't it, Gil?
Yeah, slightly. It's all good, man. We make do over here. No worries.
Um,
We are a big production, so it's all good. Let's go ahead and get into some entertainment.
He's only
What
saying
we've
wait,
been
wait. Before we
watching.
get to that, I was gonna add on something else with the Fortnite thing.
Oh
They
yeah,
added
go for it.
in. I don't know if you guys seen the ad that Ryan Reynolds put out for Free Guy when he's like the buff ass huge dude.
with
But,
with Taika Waititi, right?
Yeah.
They're both
Wait,
in
No,
the,
it was the ad when he was showing. It was like a face swap. It was like his face and like this giant bodybuilder guy.
it wasn't the core thing.
He can't fit like in a Deadpool suit anymore. Well, they put that version of him in Fortnite.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Buff
my
ass Ryan Reynolds.
that's my character right now in Fortnite.
Instead of guy,
Did you
isn't
buy
he
it?
named like dude or
Yeah.
something?
What's up?
Isn't he named dude instead of guy or something like that?
I haven't seen the movie yet. It
Yeah.
just
Oh,
says
okay.
it just says Free Guy.
I want to see the movie. It looks kind
Yeah,
of
so
good.
do I.
It looks good.
So real quick, I got an update for you guys because everybody's getting their fucking Mayfix Mando. I had to email Ami. I said, "Yo, where the fuck is my Mayfix Mando? Why haven't you guys invoiced me?" So they just sent it right now, and I just paid for it. So
Oh.
I'll have some Mayfix Mandos coming in. All right, baby.
Good for you. I'm still
All right.
waiting on my Mythic Legions air theory wave, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
I'm still waiting to hear from Quicks.
What's
I've
Quicks?
been checking that thing every day for that Tech 63. It was supposed to be
Should-
July. They said August.
Should email them. I don't think anybody has them though yet. To be honest,
No one has
So
it
I wouldn't
yet.
be. I wouldn't be stressing,
I just want an email. I'm impatient.
What is Quicks?
bro. We've talked about them before. The Devil Toys.
Oh yeah, those cool ass looking dudes. Yeah, okay. The street
The
samurai looking dudes.
the Adidas collab.
Yeah,
like
the
they
little
all rock Adidas.
biker samurai looking dudes.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into some
Or hip hop
entertainment
samurais.
and what we've been watching, huh? So Matt,
Enter.
what have you been watching, bro?
Well, I've been watching what everybody else has been watching. I watched the Marvel's What If. Good start. Wasn't what I was expecting at all. Wasn't really expecting the series to go in
I
this
thought
route.
you were about to shit on it, bro. I was about to be like, yo, we're gonna
No,
fight
no,
this
I
out.
mean-
saw your face.
Okay, well, like it was less. It wasn't what I
Hey,
expected.
because
It wasn't what I
you were
expected.
shitting on Loki, bro, and then you're like, oh, Loki's like really fucking good. And I was like, this is what
I
I've been
still
fucking
at the
telling
end of
you.
Loki. At the end of Loki, I still feel like it wasn't what I was. I didn't expect much for Loki. I didn't know what to expect for Loki, but in the end, I still feel like Loki was mediocre to me.
What?
It's okay. First off, bro, like
Sorry,
it's only half the season.
I know it's only half the season.
It's half the story. And
The
you're
biggest
shitting on it.
reveal out of Loki
Why do you
was
not
Kang.
like things that are good?
The
I
biggest
know,
thing,
like he likes bullshit or
fuck you
something.
guys. The biggest thing that affected the MCU was the Kang thing. Other than that, all the other shit was kind of BS and gets washed away at the end, anyways.
It wouldn't have happened without Loki.
I don't even like Loki, so it doesn't really matter. Like I don't like
You
him as a
got
character.
You got
I don't like
You
him as a
got
character. I've never liked him
So,
as a
anyways,
character.
what if? So
What if? Oh, I got a new phone case. Look at that. It's a little Star-Lord, little retro
all right,
case.
come on. What if? What are you saying about what if? Let's go.
What if?
What
Okay,
if
so
Matt
the one
actually
thing,
liked things?
the one thing I didn't. Well, we'll get into what if later. I'm just gonna say I watched What If. What else did we watch? What did we watch? We watched some good stuff this week. I watched Suicide Squad. Holy shit, I loved it. Way better than what I expected. Now that blew away my expectations, which I wasn't expecting much, but it blew it away compared to whatever else we watched this week. And we watched some more Grey's Anatomy as always, and then we we watched some. I don't know what else. I'll think about it later. But go ahead, somebody else. What did you watch, John? What did you watch this week?
So like I mentioned before, with anime, I'm a late bloomer. So my wife and I watched all 3 of the Fear Street movies, and I love them. At first, I guess I had the same pre-notion like everyone else did with the trailer. It just looked like very like campy cookie cutter for like children type shit. But I really enjoyed it. It's basically just like the grown-up Goosebumps, like the adult version of Goosebumps, and I thought it was great. Again, What If? Watched that. I liked it a lot. And then I mentioned earlier this morning we went to go see Old,
Nice.
and that's all I've watched really. What about you, Heath?
What would you rate Old? I'm just kind of curious.
Old?
Like 0 to 10.
I'd probably give it like a 7.5, 7.5.
Decent score. I agree.
Yeah.
Right on.
Nice.
Keith, what about you, brother? What you been watching?
So actually, as big of a Marvel fan as I am, and knowing what the first episode is, I have not caught What If yet. So that one's actually been kind of like on my radar, trying to get the wife motivated to jump in on that one. But watched Suicide Squad, Green with Matt. I love it.
That too. Forgot to mention that.
Yeah. What else did we watch? Obviously, finished up the Bad Batch this week. That was really fun, and then completely missed that Brooklyn Nine-Nine was back, so we caught up on the first 2 episodes of the season. And
Hell
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
dude.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a comedy, but I was a little weary of them jumping into stuff that's happened over the last year, and
Yeah.
I think they're touching on it appropriately. So it's been a good entertainment week, but I will say there was a line in Brooklyn Nine-Nine with Captain Holt saying, it's been a rough year to be a black man, it's been a rough year to be a cop, and it's been weighing on my marriage. So like that one kind of threw me off for a loop. I was expecting something that deep coming out of that show. So we'll see what happens.
Definitely. I as well watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I gotta say, it's a little different because of like where it ended and where we pick up. You could definitely tell there's like a little bit of a time skip. The characters aged a little bit. Classic Boyle though. I love Boyle. Boyle's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
And then Rosa.
That's Captain, right?
No, Boyle is just a detective. And then Rosa quitting the force. I was just
Wait,
like,
Boyle.
I wouldn't think
Is
that.
Boyle the dude from A Little More? A Little More.
Superbad.
Okay, yeah, he's the weirdo, right? Who tries to give him the ride to the party and shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
He's the one who runs over Jonah Hill. I love that guy. Yeah, he's the one. He's the one from I Love You, Man.
Yeah,
Give it all you got. Give it all you got.
I love him, man. He's fucking hilarious.
He's hilarious, dude. He's a weirdo.
I've been watching that. Me and the family started rewatching the Bernie Mac show.
Oh, man. R.I.P., bro.
That's on Hulu right now, and like same thing. Like I was like, oh man,
He was the man.
He was fucking. He went out on the top, man.
That was a good show.
He
dude.
truly did. And like that's the thing is like that show.
I raised
came out
my
back in,
kids
like,
by that show.
2001, 2002. So like I was like a teenager. So like me and my wife never watched that show together, and like my kids, they're at the age that I was like when I was watching it the first time. So they're really enjoying it. And I'm trying to think, what else did we watch? I watched What If. I watched Suicide Squad. We watched Fear Street as well. The first movie only. And I do got to say, at first I was like, this kind of trashy. Because like how Matt, you were saying
Yeah. It starts off kind
drama.
of boring and lame. And you're like, this is lame.
It quickly ramps up. And then,
it changes.
Some of the killings, like the bread slicer.
Dude, dude,
that chick.
So
I feel so fucking
I liked
bad
her too.
like,
she was cool.
I was just gonna say, bro. Like I liked her, and then
she reminded me of a character I would have wrote in one of my books back in the day, like the cool drug dealing badass girl. But like I would not have done her like that. They did her dirty.
I just didn't.
Okay, we gotta stop. That shit's coming through super loud.
It is. It's someone I don't know who.
I'm gonna mute myself really quick. Tell me if it keeps.
Hello. I don't think.
Is it me?
Keep on going, Ramos.
Sound check.
I don't think it's you, man.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Let me see. Heath, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Go ahead, talk.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear
good?
you. Yeah, I don't know. Matt, what about you?
Yo, what's up? How's it going? Everybody, how you guys doing? I think it's you, Gil.
It's not. It's,
No, it's not you.
definitely. No, it's definitely not me. It might have been Manu. Unmute
I
yourself.
think it might have been.
Let's see.
Is it me? I'm on my phone, so I don't know if that has anything to do with anything.
You know what? It might be.
Maybe I got to turn my volume down some.
Ask him
what?
if
I think
do you
it
have
is you.
earbuds. Yeah, turn down a little. There you go. You might not be able to hear us so well, but
No,
That's
it's not.
probably what it is, man.
How's
Maybe
it
it's
now?
like maybe it's when we talk, and if
We're
you have
hearing
anything
ourselves
behind
back.
your
Oh, you hear it
behind your
like come
phone,
through.
it echoes. Yeah,
How's that
that's probably
sound?
what it is. Not as doesn't sound as bad.
Not as
Doesn't sound
bad.
as
Much
bad.
better. Much better.
Okay,
Better?
Cool.
All right, then I probably have my volume up too loud.
All right, cool.
it's all good. So yeah, that's basically all we watch, man. Feel bad for that chick. R.I.P.
I was just really surprised with Fear Street on like they kind of like hit you with like that Game of Thrones shit. Like, don't get attached to any characters.
Yeah, dude. I
I
thought
really-
like X amount of people were gonna survive, and then it's like, wait, what the fuck?
I really like the employee of the month from the first movie. That guy was funny. Like he grew on me. At first I didn't like him and I was like, this guy's so annoying.
Oh no, dude, he
and
was
then
hilarious.
towards the end I was like, this guy's hilarious. And then like when he was in
Poor
the
guy.
bathroom by himself, that part made me laugh so hard.
He
I
goes,
was like,
wait,
dude.
did everybody hook up? He was like, I did too.
Everyone went to Pound Town or whatever.
Yeah.
That's great.
Manuela and the
I'm
Five
glad we all
Sisters.
like that movie.
All three together are really good. You haven't seen the other two yet, Gil?
Nah.
But I will say the first one was my favorite one.
I did watch number 2 halfway through, and yeah, I was kind of like losing interest in it. I heard number 3 kind of is the same way, but then wraps everything up. So I'm gonna finish it and see how it ends.
All three are really good. Like I don't want to say like any other one outshines the other, but the first one was my favorite one.
Yeah, I think the characters in the first one, and from what I've heard, they fit better too, because I heard that they use the same characters going backwards in time, and that they don't feel as natural in those other time periods as they did in 1994.
Definitely save that opinion for when you watch it, because I feel like it worked out fine.
Okay, I'll check it out for myself then.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into some entertainment news.
Wait.
Oh, what's up? Go for it.
I almost forgot about this one, and I don't know how because this is crazy. Has anybody else caught Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage?
No. Haven't even
No,
heard of
but
that.
I have wanted to watch that, dude. I've been wanting to watch that. I can't find it for free though.
It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. You have
Okay.
Hulu.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it then. Hell yeah. It's with Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah, it's wild. Like I still don't know like how I can like if I could give it a score on like 1 to 10, but definitely fun. But yeah, I just thought about that one. So
Nicolas Cage meets Five Nights at Freddy, right?
exactly.
I can't wait to watch it. It's cool that it's on Hulu too. But I did want to say I've also been watching. I've been on a Kamen Rider kick lately because the Kamen Rider team is celebrating like the 50th anniversary, so they're doing a lot of like photo contests and stuff like that. And I entered the photo contest. Unfortunately, none of my stuff got featured. There were some really cool photos that did get featured, and some kind of meh photos that got featured. So I was kind of surprised not to see my stuff on there. But when I was watching YouTube later on, the Kamen Rider Kabuto show popped up. So I actually watched an episode of Kamen Rider Kabuto, and it reminded me why I love Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider is like grown-up Power Rangers with way better looking villains. The villains look really cool. They look like they're ripped out of horror movies almost sometimes, like 80s horror movie villains. And in the fight choreography is way better in Kamen Rider than it is in Power Rangers. And they just get way more off the wall with everything. Like they do crazy shit. Like, Power Rangers, what you're getting. You're always getting your 5 to 8 Rangers, whatever the hell they end up with. But a Kamen Rider, they like to introduce like one Kamen Rider at a time. So like one episode, you have one Kamen Rider, and at the very end of the episode, they'll introduce a second Kamen Rider, and it just goes crazy from there. And it's really cool if you're into, if you kind of want a more grown up, sensationalized Power Rangers. It's almost like Power Rangers meets those shows that our mothers like to watch. What are those called?
Soap
Soap
operas?
operas?
Soap operas, yeah. It's like Power Ranger meets the soap opera, like a Japanese soap opera. It's interesting. So if you guys ever have a chance to watch one, they're about 30 minutes each, and they have tons of different series. So there's always something that you can get your teeth into. So check those out.
Yeah, my first experience with Kamen Rider outside of the old Masked Rider Black that like Saban transferred over similar to how he did Power Rangers back in the day. Was
The original.
Amazon. Yeah, it was the Amazon series they released a couple years ago. I watched that, and that's what really got me into it. So I was a late bloomer to that one, but I still
No, and
have
that-
it, like
From
that
what I've heard,
season has a
that's
special part in my heart. That's great stuff right there.
from what I've heard, that season is one of the more grown-up, more adult-oriented seasons because there's a lot of gore and action in that one. And I've been waiting to watch the more recent one. I watched there's like an old 70s or 80s Amazons too, which that's what I accidentally started on. And I was like, what is this? So I need to go back and watch like the newer Amazons because I've heard good things about that. But I started on like Kamen Rider Drive, Kamen Rider X8. I've watched a lot of those ones. Even Kamen Rider, I don't know if it's called Chalice or not, but he's one of the Kamen Riders from that series. So there's some really good Kamen Rider series out there. So it's worth checking out, especially if you're into like Power Rangers and shit like that. Ultraman.
Yep.
Gil, take us away. It feels like you got something to say.
Alrighty. Entertainment news, yeah.
Yes,
so
let's
we
do
got
it.
we got a promo picture for Knuckles coming to the Sonic 2 movie, and just like a little while ago, like I think it was maybe 1 to 2 days ago, Idris Elba dropped on Twitter that so it's not 100% confirmed, but he put knock knock, and he posted this image. So people are saying, "Oh, Idris Elba is going to be the voice of Knuckles."
Yeah,
So
hell
that's
yeah.
actually really interesting. So I'm
I
Why
thought
not?
that was that's confirmed, right?
I believe it is. I believe it is.
Pretty
I
much.
wouldn't see him
I
posting that
think
up
so.
without it being confirmed.
And
Yeah, that's
I was
usually how
also-
people like doing that.
I was 3 years younger than I am, or 3 days younger than I am right now, when I realized that Knuckles wasn't a hedgehog.
Yeah, he's not.
Wait,
Uh,
what
in
is
Kid-
it?
In Cheetah and Kita, something like that.
In Kidda or
Oh,
something
an
like
echidna.
that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know this creature existed. I saw the announcement and I had to look it up because I thought he was just like, Sonic is honestly a stylized hedgehog. So like I thought Knuckles was just a stylized hedgehog. No, I was completely wrong.
Wait,
like I said,
what the fuck is what the fuck is Tails then?
A squirrel or
He's a
something
fox,
like
I
that?
know. No, he's a
Fox,
three-tailed
yeah.
fox.
He's a fox.
yeah.
Oh, what
I
the
was just
fuck?
fucking around.
Another one?
Another one. Another one. It's a lightsaber
Oh no,
coming up.
there we go.
There it goes. What the hell? That was weird.
That was weird. I didn't want to show.
You didn't like it the first time.
So this got announced. Rest in pieces, Star Wars, Terrifying Tales. Heath, did you hear about this?
Oh, I'm super excited about this one. Obviously, as a Lego collector, and that's something that me and my son do together. We've watched all of the Lego specials that have been added to Disney Plus, so can't wait for this one.
Hell yeah! So this premieres October 1st on Disney Plus. So can't wait. This is gonna be awesome. And then we get a first sneak peek at Moon Knight, and it's kind of hit and miss. Some people are shitting on it, other people like it. I'm one that I like it. I think it's kind of cool. I think it
looks pretty
cool.
sick.
Yeah, it's a cool redesign. We get the whole entire symbol on the head of the moon, and then we kind of get it right here on the chest. What was it? Augustine said that it kind of looks like the mummy. I forgot, somebody else had called it something else, but I like how it looks. What about you guys?
Kind of reminds me of Godspeed from the CW Flash.
I can see that a little bit. I was thinking somewhere in between like Mummy and Ninja, just with how like the break is on the eyes. It kind of feels like that old school traditional style like mask you'd see like in the 80s and 70s for those type of things. But I think this works. I've always liked Moon Knight, but the character, for better word or lost for a better word, is schizophrenic. He's got multiple personalities. Who's to say we're not going to see a different suit or a cleaner suit? This could be like something that he's getting directly like early on with his power set, and we're not going to see like a cleaner version or even possibly a Mr. Knight version at some point in time in the series. So there's a lot of options here for Moon Knight.
It looks like there's like a fight or something because there's like some broken shit or something on the floor right here behind him.
We could still get the black and white costume. We could get the all white costume. This could just be the gray costume.
Yeah,
I'm
love how
interested
you're
to see
talking
how.
while you're eating.
I'm interested to see how brutal Disney will allow this to go. To see like maybe like a bloodstained suit later on or something.
Hopefully.
I was actually trying to keep my mic from falling off my desk.
what
Sorry.
Sounded like you had something in your mouth.
I would love almost like the same type of intensity
Just the usual
that we
dick.
got in Casino Royale. That first fight scene with Daniel Craig in Casino Royale in the bathroom. Like if that was the type of intensity that they would go with in here, I think that would work inside of a Disney MCU universe without being too far over.
So the next little thing is kind of like our geeky apparel. So this is kind of funny. The Simpsons meets Adidas. So these are the Ned Flanders over here.
This is straight nerd apparel right here. This isn't geek apparel.
Those things are ugly.
Idly ho. Idly ho, neighborino. Of course, you have to tie these shoes with your left hand. You can't use your right hand.
I thought it was just kind of funny just to throw it up in there.
Actually, you don't even have to tie these shoes. They're Velcro.
But yeah.
What the?
Nick Fury posted
What is that?
So Samuel L. Jackson, he posted this. He said that he got his facial hair ready for, as you can see right here on his shirt, the Marvels. He said I'm ready for action. So it's coming, y'all. It's coming.
Okay.
I'm a little afraid of what's coming.
What?
Looks like Mr. Potato Head with some really bad facial hair.
That's usually what he rocks. It's not his facial hair, man.
And the piercing?
That's not a piercing, dude. That's a fucking needle.
It looked like a fucking piercing right there. I was like, what, really?
No, man. He doesn't use his own. It's not his own
piercing.
facial hair. It's never been his own facial hair. It's always just been,
Oh, shit,
prosthetics.
really? I thought it was his.
Never.
Can he not grow facial hair? Is that why or what?
I guess. I
Or they
don't
just
know.
wanted
I
to
think he
look
chooses
super
to stay clean.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's all we got for entertainment news. Let's go ahead and do sign-outs. We're tracking at our normal time, about 2 hours.
Yeah, we're good, even though we started a little late.
So, Matt, go ahead. Let them know where they can keep up with you at.
You guys already know where to find me. Major Reaction on IG, Major Reaction _IG to be exact. You guys can find me on YouTube, Major Reaction, and then we should have a new Majors Picks up, and I kind of gave a little clue to what it might be tonight, just based on some of the last talking topics we had there. But it's going to be a little eccentric themed episode, just like the last one, so it should be pretty good. I got a little guest host. I got a guest host coming. Good friend of mine from Instagram and Twitter, and he should share some really good insight into the theme that we are focusing on. So stay tuned for that. You can find me every week, pretty much here on the Geek Out Show, except for when I take a vacation. 1 day off.
Motherfucker, if you take time away from here, it's a vacation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you do sound
Time
like my
off.
wife.
Okay.
But so yeah, I'm pretty much here all the time. So sometimes I run it by
Dude, hold
myself.
It ain't like you're doing other stuff, man. You're taking vacation from the show.
Not like I'm doing other stuff. Yeah, I don't have a life of any sort. But
No, you're not doing other things for the show.
oh no, I'm doing
Taking
other
a
stuff for other
vacation
shows. Don't
from
you know? I'm
doing
on the RLU. I was on Toy Migos last week. I was on Toying Around show. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't on any of those shows.
So,
But you guys can find me here every
again,
week
you're
on
taking
the
a
Geek Out
vacation
Show.
from our show. You're taking a vacation from our show. Your time off from our show.
John, where can we find you?
You're gonna lose your benefits, man.
What?
You could find me on
My 401k.
IG, Manu SXE, not Ramos Fett anymore, Matt. Damn it.
And me. I
And
fucked
then
that up too.
you could find my wife at Momo X Arts, and her Etsy will also be in the Geek Out Show link tree. There we go.
Nice.
All right, Heath. What about you, brother?
Let's see. Since Jay's not here, I gotta plug in the Cantina. We had a good episode about a week and a half ago. 3 Geeks and a Baby. We had a special guest, Mr. Adam Van Winkler from Gentle Giants come on and talk with us. That was really fun. We dropped out a comic exclusive, and you guys are going to hear the ramblings of a madman by himself because Jade had a family emergency, so I did a solo show this week. That will be coming out shortly. And then let's see, where else? We're going to be hooking up with the Peanut Gallery and going over.
Oh, did we just lose him?
He dropped off like it was nothing. I was about to say, hey, if you ever want anybody to come on and like not contribute anything to the show but be there to laugh at, you can bring me on. But I guess he'll miss that whole part.
Did his phone die?
No, he probably just got dropped. It happens sometimes. It happens to Gil all the time usually.
Whoa, what happened there? Sorry about
Welcome
that
back.
one. But there we go. What about you, Gil?
And you're muted, Gil.
Oh, and make sure to follow Jade over at Jade Toys. Make sure that you follow the Hive Comics on Instagram. And if you're in, Odessa, Texas, make sure you check them out over there as well. Make sure that you follow me over at Blackwell Comics, all social media, and YouTube. Till next time, make sure to stay geeked up and geek out.
What I was going to say before you dropped off the call, Heath, was that if you ever want somebody to, guest host but not really control